Hey gang, Ham here, back, just leaving Sandy Shores. All passengers departing Sandy Shores. We are cracking on today. We're going to be extending this train station. I have decided that we're going to extend it down to Hammerhead Bay, and I think it'll be a really lovely little passenger route if we do that. But, and I say but with glee, actually. I say but happily. We have some upgrades to do to some trains and potentially some vehicles today, because especially at Yakhead has finally started to grow. And we have some little rail buses on there that desperately need an upgrade. Now, not only that, but our islands just up here on the right, or not our islands, but the Greenmount and Landers and all those places over there, they require tram upgrades already because we have multiple people waiting at stops not getting picked up. So the more we can pick those people up and get them lifted and shifted, the more we'll get our ferries overcrowded, and they're already overcrowded. The ferries that we've got on at the moment can't take the capacity that we've got. Hence the reason why we need to probably look at upgrading those ferries as well. Trucks need upgrading. Lots of things need upgrading today, as well as getting the new train station in down at Hammerhead Bay back that way. I thought we'd do a lovely little upgrade. But you can see these towns over here on the right across the water are coming along really nicely. That's becoming a really nice little waterfront residential area down there. Now, we haven't even started on the freight and delivering goods side of stuff for these towns or anything yet, so you can imagine how much they're going to increase in size once we do that as well. Just looking over that, it looks really fantastic over there in the background with the actual port. You can see the port there, and you can see the massive dam right at the back, and I'm a really big fan of that. I think that looks great. Coming in here, I love coming in through past the farm, past the wind turbines that clearly there's no wind at the moment. Yep. That's maybe they're just being constructed. Let's go with that. Okay, so lots to crack on with today. We're going to first head up to Yakhead and fix a couple of things up there before we return back and kick off what we've got to do up there. I thought we would just pull into the station here, but it's taking its sweet time. Although not doing bad. We got 57 and 57 on the way back here, so this train's already at maximum capacity both ways. If we just jump off, oops, there we go. Yeah, it's going to pull in at one point. Let's see what it makes. Let's see what it makes. Come on, buddy. Pull in. Here we go. See if we can get under this. So, well, it was at 1 point something, but... Oh, just pulls even. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll see how that goes. We may extend it. Oh, look, the big freight train to pick up all the grain has come. Right, so let's shoot on over the mountain passes down to Yakhead. Now you can see here, Yakhead has a lot of people on it. Look at these little rail buses. 15 of 15. 315. All right, now the tin cans, sorry, and Yakhead's still not doing fantastic. Although, no, that one to Waveview's better. But tin can to Yakhead, not so great. Maybe though, if we increase the passenger service going from Perrin to Yakhead, which is this one up to here. Don't even get me started on Perrin Point. Oh well, no, just that one. Yeah, maybe if we just increase that train, you know, we might do all right. Is that running catenary? It is not. So manage that vehicle. We're going to need some kind of a if we replace it, we're going to need some kind of a multi... What do you got? Diesel multi-wagon. The Alco, I mean, it's 1992. These went to 94, so it's the last of the Alco. Otherwise, you go into the inner city. And the inner city's good and all. It takes 124, which is great. But it would quickly rinse all those people. We need something in between. We need something like what we've got. We might have to do some track upgrades here. Interesting. Otherwise, we replace it with a diesel loco and some passenger wagons. Now, hey, that's not a bad idea. It's intended for medium line service. 1.1. We need something fairly cost effective. This DF5 is not bad, but I don't know what you would what ones are typically used for passengers and what ones aren't. This diesel locomotive was a European licensed version of the American standard F-series locomotive from GM. Look, a lot of you that watch might know what loco I should put on this. I'm going to use this NoHab, the AA16. I don't know. I would like a little bit more description to say primarily used for freight or primarily used for passenger. I'd like that description in every train that they bring out, but they don't. We're going to put it in. Passenger wise, I mean, it only does 120. What do you got in the way of electric? That commuter's pretty good, isn't it? Takes 99. It's 3 million. So, look, that's 2.26 million. By the time you put a cheap diesel on it and some passenger wagons, you're still going to run pretty cheap. I'm thinking we want to match something with it, 140. What do they look like with it? They're not bad. Can I look at that one, please? I think I like the bulkier one. That's a 44, a 66. That's already increasing it massively, and I think that's what we can get. Let's just try this for a sec, hey? Now, it might be overkill with that train itself. Let's go to it. It's reversing down here. Yeah, that's the difference. It will reverse up and down the line. I don't see that as a bad thing. But until I could spend some, well, we've got catenary mostly on this line, have we? Have we got catenary on this line? Just in sections of it by the look of it. I'm happy with it. I don't really run a lot of diesel passengers, but lately I'm down with it. I think that looks quite nice, I'll be honest. And that's going to start getting people lifted and shifted just that little edge more, and I'm really kind of happy about that. Now, these trams down here need replacing as well. Let's just have a look at this for a sec. 15 on board. Let's get it switched out. This setup here is still going to be cheaper than running electric. Right, so we're going to take on 66 straight away. Which is going to, over time, it's going to start reducing that number massively. So you're not always going to have 300 people on the deck. Brilliant. Because by the time that gets up and comes back, we'll have to keep an eye on it. We might just keep an eye on it. As for the trams, I think we could run something a little bit better for the trams. I've only got 4 small ones on. What's going on down here? 2, 3, 3. They're not super popular trams, but if we start increasing their speed and at what capacity they can run, we might just be able to start getting people encouraged, basically, to get out and about. Are we running electric? We most definitely are, my friend. Okay, so manage vehicles. We're going to replace those. I think we want to go something like... Oh, that's a cargo variant, please. The Toronto's got 20. The thing we're running at the moment is outdated, by the way. It takes 26. I kind of like it. I like that old Toronto one. It's kind of cool. The BE Mirage 27. The LM 68. They're not going to be filled. We're not going to be filling these at all. These aren't even getting filled here. Like, you can see the capacity and you can see how many people. I'm thinking we put the Toronto on at 60 clickety clacks a pop. The Peterwitz streetcar. What's their? I'd like to know their top speed so I know what we're upgrading to. Looks like they do 35 down that main road. So let's do that. Let's put it on the Toronto. And that's instantly Yeah, speed-wise, that's just going to increase the speed at which we can lift and shift people. Not so much worried about the pack's increased size, but hey, did you just drop off and come back again in that time? We'll just have to keep an eye on that, I think. Right, so that's that taken care of. Let's do some upgrades over here that we need to desperately do, and I'll show you why. The train station's fine, okay? We're fine with that, but what we had was we had 436 people waiting to get over to here. Now over here we have 90, which was less, but that's because down here we have 54 there, we have 65 there, we have 37 there, we have 43 there, 60 and 3. By the time they pick up here, and the trams are coming from the other side, by the time they pick up here and then here, none of these people are getting picked up. That tells me one thing. We get our trams, manage the vehicles, and we take this and we watch them roll out of our new shed. We get 4 more, and I don't care. I'm happy to take a loss on trams if it means we're getting all the people to the destination they need to bulk up our bigger platforms that are going to make us more money. And they roll out of our shed. Look at this. This is brilliant. Rolling out. Look at the workshop down here. Under through the workshop. Oh, you got to love it. Let's get a bit of a screenshot, shall we? Yeah, let's get a screenshot of that. That is brilliant. One there. Oh yeah, I don't mind taking a screenshot. Where you do the same if you can. This is brilliant. And one here, please. Oh yeah. And then one coming out of the look, the Southern Pacific Tram Network business. Let's go pause back here again. Oh, brilliant. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we've got a tram stop just here too. That is so cool. I love how this has turned out. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's crack on. So we'll have to see. Lastly, these boats here. I think we either do 2 things. We add an extra boat on this. I kind of want to keep these on here, right? So we either add 2 more, or we add something different. So the Gap Landers pack ship. I was thinking, oh, we took that away, didn't we? Damn it. Well, that's no biggie. Yeah, if we just sort of put this down here, how does that feel? Doesn't feel anything. If we just sort of put this here, and we buy a vehicle. Now, I was thinking we put on the Zurich or something, but this ferry here might be just really nice, bouncing back and forth between. It's the new one that came in the DLC. What do we? Gap Landers pack ship. Right? And that way we got these 2 cool little ferries going back and forth. And we've got this cool, like, I love this boat, by the way. I absolutely friggin' love this thing. I think it's a great model. I think it's indicative of a lot of ferries that get around. I think it just got chopped in half, so we need to order another one. If you're ever in Sydney and you go for a ferry on the harbour, there are some ferries like this that take you across the harbour from near Sydney Harbour over to like the North Shores of Manly and stuff like that. That's a lot of the ferries do look like this, and they're brilliant. I love it. I think it's just going to add another little dynamic element of ships through here. So we don't just have the same ships, we just mix it up a little bit. We're going to also start lifting and shifting a lot more of these people. And that entail will just send more people on the passenger services. It'll send more people around town. Now, 62 here, 67 there, less here, less there, but these ones here, we can't have this. We can't have this. So, manage the vehicles. Are they worth upgrading now to like this? 23 people. What are we running on it? The Flyer? We're running the Flyer on it, which is 18 people. That's instantly 23. 21 there. We could switch to, you know what, actually, I kind of want to keep some flyers on there. And what are we? The Gap commuter. I think I'm going to order, let's say 4 of these. And I know this seems like a lot, but I don't care. How's that for you? It's not that I don't care. I want the people not here. I want them waiting at massive terminals where they're supposed to get connecting services to other towns. That's what I want. Okay? So get these buses out and about. I could run, and the other thing is I could switch up the way they run. I could run clockwise and counterclockwise. However, we're not going to do that. I think for now, we should start to see an improvement in a lot of these places. Where's our new trams? There's one. We can just speed up a little bit. Yeah, they've rolled out. The new trams have rolled out. That's doubled our tram capacity. I still don't think it's going to be enough, because by the time they get to here, you still got 45. When you got there, 40. We might do, but they've still got to get to here. 38, 63, 66, right? So they've still got a lot to do. Here's our boat coming in here. It's got 121 on board. Never has this boat ever been so full, because it's its first trip. And then I've still got to do all the decoration down here too. What are we sitting with down here for packs wise? We've got 96, so it's not going to go back full. But the fact that we're increasing this, hopefully we're meaning we get the people to come down here, okay? It's all about that. Oh, and by the way, all these people are now going to go to this stop, so we're instantly going to be needing... I'm thinking we need more trams, I'll be honest. We'll see how it goes for a little bit first. We are about to hook up Hammerhead Bay. Now, the thing we have to worry about with Hammerhead Bay is we've got Crafty Cuts and Chipper that are going to be involved with this. So, what do we do with the train station? Well, we're going to get a beautiful track ride that's going to extend out. Sorry about your place that you just built. It's going to come and follow that through there. We're going to try and hit this coastal section here, over this lovely section of little islands and so forth through here, around the mouth here, the bit I like to call the hammerhead, because it looks like a hammerhead, right? Big hammerhead shark. There's the fins. Hammerhead. You get what I mean. Okay, whatever. We come around the hammerhead and into, like, maybe up the back here where they've got these weird looking roads in. Now, I'm thinking the train could actually fly underneath some of these roads, or it goes up the top. You know what? I'm going to put it in up the top here. And we're going to, sorry about your home. We're going to extend it over the top and start to work it down gradually. That way we can then work a nice tunnel through here and out the other side, down to Crafty Cuts. So, building wise, we're just going to go literally going to go, I don't even think we need 240. We're going to keep it 260. I'll go with the 2. We don't need it to be huge. And it's literally just going to sit like this in here. I'm hardly even going to measure it because we don't need to. Because whatever comes around here, we need the room to get up and in anyway. I could sink it. I don't want to. And the beauty thing is, because the AI has started to come up this hill, we can sort of work with the AI to build something nice up here. Oh. Can I get my train station with the train track I want? No, I'm going to have to switch it out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, it is what it is. Configure. I'll do it now, because we may as well just do it now. Now, if anyone in the comments wants to say, Ham, you just hit the upgrade button, you can change the track. Yes, that is normal. But with these Portuguese sleeper tracks, they won't do it. They won't upgrade, right? So they won't upgrade to this track that we need. We're running this one, by the way, I think, aren't we? Portuguese single block or Portuguese wooden sleepers with catenary. I think we're running these. Yeah. Although, switching to concrete blocks probably not a bad idea at some point. I kind of, you know what? After seeing that, I want to go just one more length up here, I think. Platform. It's just the standard platform, I think, isn't it? Yep. Okay. And in fact, you know what? I am going to do something a little bit fun with this. We're going to change up the roof on this thing. Now, I typically normally leave these, but yeah, I think changing up the roof will just mix up the look of this place just a little bit. The other thing is I might change up. Is it under miscellaneous? I think there are some roofs here. Which one? I want to go the glass if I can. Let's go like, let's make it a feature like that. Oh, yes. Brilliant. And then, now the thing is, that's not really going to match anything here unless we go something like, no, that's not going to work. I needed something round to go with it, which I don't think we can get. That kind of works. I'm going to allow it for the moment. I am going to allow that for the moment. As for passenger buildings, I want these buildings here with the sheds to have have an entrance building like that. And then I want the same. I want to get rid of that. That and that. Okay, and I want to actually go with the big one in the middle, like a central building here. Brilliant. And then we're going to go like that. I want to tuck them straight into there, but I kind of want, yes, I want it to tear down like that. Yep. Am I going to put anything on the back? I am not. I'm going to put a road straight alongside of that and see if we can get some AI tuck up around there. I don't know how big Hammerhead Bay will get or if it'll even extend up. I assume it will extend up here. As we go, what I'm going to do now though is we're going to get the terrain button here. I'm just going to do some flattening to the actual shape of the train station just to get all this working on the same level up here. That road's going to get a change out. I don't want that. That's fine. It can just go to there. That road, I'll put all this back in shortly because we're going to upset. Well, there's a road in that way, so it doesn't matter. Just till I get my line out of here, I can put the roads back. That is a little too high, so we'll fix that. Although it could have gone up and over the top, probably. I'm not going to allow it though. I want to get something looking fairly respectable and decent up here. I'm going to take this level until it goes, ooh, which is actually all the way to there. There. So that road's going to get a mix up too. Yeah, I knew you would complain. It's fine. We've got to rework that road. And I think even that road, I want to take it back, but I'll leave it for the moment. I'm going to take you right to the edge as far as you go. You basically go to that road. Okay. That gives us a nice plateau area up there. Now, assets wise, just give me that and give me that. I want to take out a lot of these trees up here. Just so we can sort of play with things a little bit, please, and not have to worry about trees too much. We can always put trees back in later, it's fine. Right, so that's the extent of our station up here. Like I said, I want to get a road in. First things first though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck our track Portuguese wooden sleepers, catenary, yes. I'm going to tuck this track out this way. Keep you running flat just for the moment, please. You may even get a change up, but for the moment, I just want the ability to have, like, that's how I want you to go. I was going to put a level crossing there, but I might actually put a bridge over it. Oh, I don't really want a bridge. Right, get this out here at the moment, right? So we know this here. Pretty flat, nicely flat all the way around that way. Now our hammerhead's that way, so you can actually give me a little bit more wide berth there. And we're going to keep this flat all the way up to there. Okay, we're going to keep it flat as far as we can go, because if the flatter we are, the better it is for building, the less crinkles we have when roads go in and all that kind of Gucci stuff. Right, now let's work on road systems here. I want to have, we're going to have some okay, a couple of things here. We're going to put in the nice stop like this. We're not going to put the big one in. The big one's too big. This one's kind of perfect sized. I'm going to run it. Now, I was going to run a road straight through. However, you're not going to work like that. You want to work like, you want to go like this. That's the trouble. And I wanted to try and make it these a bit of a walkway entrance in. I'll have you know, maybe we do tuck you back here like this, and we'll make a bit of a feature, because they can still walk in there, right? And so that stops us putting the level crossing here, which is fine. But what it means is we can do some garden work here next to the rail, like a railway cafe, that kind of stuff. We've got the cliffside at the back here, and then we can do, we can get in what I want here, which is kind of like putting in a road network. Like this. Now, I don't mind that. I'm actually okay with that zigzag right there. I'll leave that. Do I want to leave that gap there? Well, I kind of want a little side street, you know, like I kind of want that, to be honest. And I'm really happy to have that. It's like a little side connection. It's, and then do what? And then do this. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do. I might put some car parks in here. So in here we've got like, now. Where is it? It's under the top hat. Parking. No, not that one. If I just go back to all and I go, I think it's, I forget which one it is, but if I just go car park, UK car park commercial variable height, UK car park variable. I'm going to go this one. It's not going to work, is it? It's faced the wrong way. Can I change your drive? Or maybe I can leave you right here. That's commercial. Was there a people one, not a commercial one? You know what? I'm going to allow it just in case we ever put an attachment on this that has a little bit of freight. So get rid of that bit there for me for a second. Spin this. I'm going to fix that road up shortly, but I want to get this as close to the rail tracks as I can. Like that. You've actually decided that's the perfect entryway for you. I, however, have decided that that's kind of the perfect entryway for you. It's kind of worked a treat, isn't it? Okay, so this here is going to be brilliant, right? This is going to be brilliant here. We're going to take you back a peg. You are country road. What kind of bridge are we going to put in here? Can we go something like that? We can go that. However, your pillars look horrible. I might be able to do something different with your pillars. Or I take you to there. I don't think I'm liking that bridge too much. I want something that's kind of like concrete. I swear I had one. No. No. I swear I had one down here. Cement bridge. That might do it, you know? No. It's still not the one I want. But for the moment, I think I'm willing to take it. So we'll go with the cement one here. It's actually not too bad because it's got the barriers. I'll allow it for the moment. It's a bit jankified, but what I'm going to do here, I want you to go. I'm wondering if you'll plug in like there. You will not, but I think you'll be close. Well, we should have you go there, shouldn't we? Ooh, this is going to upset the downtown area. He can do that, Ham. I am going to bring this up. Right, we're going to level that bridge out. I'm going to do something cool. Actually, no. I've just had an epiphany. I've had a breakfast at Tiffany's. Can I have you about level for me for the moment, please? I've had a breakfast at Tiffany's. Right? I don't even... I'll keep you like that, actually, please. We're going to start having you come down just one level. I'm going to keep you back up. Oh yeah, give me a slight tickle of tunnel. Bring you around the top. And then we're going to start converting you. Oh yeah, a bit more tunnel over tunnel. Shut your face. I'm going to bring you down. And down. And in the tunnel, we're going to convert you back to town. Where we will we'll join you up. Hey, I know you all saw it coming. With a roundabout. Now, you know how I talk about the roundabouts. They have to be highway, one ways, like that. Okay, brilliant. Give me this. Give me that. Stop it. That's too nice. I'll even bring this around here. Oh, yep. That works a treat. We will hook up. I wonder if that is a good place to hook this up. Not really. It does funny things. What about if you just bring it here? I'll tell you what. We're on a bit of a funny grid section up here. So, we've got an entrance to the car park there. I'm going to have you come around nice and flat for me. I think 4 connections to the roundabout is enough. I'm gonna see if I can't take you there. You just don't like, and you don't like that. You will accept that. I'll give you a turn off there before we go anywhere. And that's probably going to be that for up here. I think that's a nice little extension to up here. Now, I still want my road down the back here, like this. I still wanted this down here. So to me, that means level crossing somewhere past this car park like this. I'll just try and get what I want here. Yeah, that's that. Doesn't upset my track. That'll be nice. And we've got the car park here. We can do some fencing stuff, decoration stuff. People can try and build down here if they want. There's going to be nothing in here. It's a dead-end cul-de-sac. We'll do some decoration stuff there to fix that tunnel up because that is atrocious, by the way. In fact, just give me that so I can pull this out to here at least. We'll make like a bit of a feature thing about it, hey? Okay. Something like that. At least something like that. We'll fix all that up anyway. Right, so that's one road in there. We've got our second road that we just demolished back to here. This one here is... It's just going to level cross again, is it? Yeah, it really is. Okay, just give me the level cross. Where is it? It's here. Give me the level crossing here. This road that we had there, it'll now have a slight bend in it. Isn't this great? It's literally just 30 minutes of town building. I love the town building aspect of it. Give me the straight bit. I'm going to plug you straight into there. It's going to work a treat. Look at that road there. Oh, what a fun road to ride your skateboard down and then go back home with nothing but red claret coming out of your knees. And you go, Mom, knees, Mom. And your mum goes, I told you not to ride that silly thing again. Right, is that going to work for me? I'm going to take that. I'm not going to take that. It's sort of flattened it out a little bit too. I'm actually okay with that. Right, we've got all connections back up to the top here. We don't have a connection here, however. This little road here, doing its thing. Let's continue this up like this. Let's sort of goat track it up the hill here. And bring it into there. Sure. What do you got going on here? What's this about? This is just a lookout. Okay, just look out for it. Basically, I can envisage people building in and around. I think it'll look good if we get the AI to push that way. I can't see why they wouldn't. They'll even maybe push out to this hammerhead point here, which will look really nice. That is basically the crux of it. Now, I don't know what this road's about. I kind of don't want them pushing out that way, so I'm going to cull that road just there. It might hurt a few people. In fact, I don't mind the premise of them wanting to live out here, but I would prefer it if they just sort of flatten things off a little bit and made a bit of a home about it like that. If that makes sense. So you can have like that and you could put a road around there, but I feel more comfortable. I feel like that looks a little better than just half up the hill, half down the hill. Okay, anyway, regardless, we can play with that all day. This is our train station for Hammerhead Bay, and I've got to agree, I've got to think I actually really like that. I love the glass just tucked in behind there. Love the big older roof with the older buildings, and then you've got a modern section of it. And then we can do something really great with some decorative stuff. And I you know what? I don't even mind just this little road kicking in here. I even forgot about it. It's just another little access for people to walk in. I'm going to leave it. We'll decorate it. We'll do some other stuff. Okay, we might even put a fake car park just here, depending. See how that goes. So on with the track lane. No, actually, before we leave town, we've got our bus stop here. Just throw in the other bus stops, please. We're going out of here. Let's say we come out of here. First stop. Well, people can walk down to here. So let's say first stop here. We'll come straight through the guts of town to there. Then we'll come... probably take this route down here to there. Then we'll probably come to here before coming... oh, fly mode. Before coming there, and it'll probably whip up and around. I kind of wanted to tuck back this way before heading back around, but we don't really have a lot here. So this one here, I'm going to move that to here. So it comes here, there. Then it'll come back around, hopefully up that way into there, and then back up into the tram into the station there. I haven't got that road connected back up here. My bad. Country road, please. This one, and just plug that in. Right, brilliant. That gets rid of our red thingy up there. That's fine. Okay, that's a connection. Let's just get that bus line in, please. New line, and we're just going to call it hammer commuter bus. Okay, literally just going to call it that. We're not going to have it that color. We'll have it the bright green, and we'll click add a station. So we're going to go here, just like we had planned, like that. That's brilliant. That's actually brilliant. You can see our you can see how our trucks are coming in through the new road around the roundabout, mind you. Brilliant, bloody brilliant. We had some trucks that were supposed to come this way. I don't know if they've just decided to switch or not, but whatever. That's our bus stop there. I want to get. They're gonna need a depot. We will give them this. We will make it black walls. We'll make it blue, Hammerhead Bay. We'll go with the blue theme. In fact, oh, wouldn't it have been brilliant if I could have snuck that in there? You're not going to get a road in there, Ham. You are just not going to get a road in there. It would be even more brilliant if I could sneak it in here. You know, you might be able to do that. Although, do you want to make it like a little bit of a feature sort of thing? Why don't you put it up the back here and give this a bit of purpose for why you're putting this here? Okay, I'm down. I hear. And we can make like a bus depot yard up the back here. Sure. Sure, buddy. Sure. I love when you agree with me. Right, so we'll just go with that. We literally just go with that. I love just having little buildings in and around and doing whatever. When we have to buy a train for this, you know we have to buy a train all the way up here outside of Yakhead, right? And it has to come all the way down into here. I had thought about just sending this train from here down to here, but I don't think we should. I think we're just going to run for the starters. I think we're just for starters going to run a rail bus or some kind of small rail bus train until we get chipper crafty cuts built up, and then we can run a bigger train on this circuit. Now this line here is probably going to have a connection that goes, it's going to split and head that way, so we have to be mindful of that in the future. But I've got to be honest, I love the car park. Now this car park here, you can configure it and you can say now we've left it cargo. That's the capacity. I think there's a way you can, I don't know. Maybe it's, oh, there we go. You can increase the height of it, right? For the moment, we're going to leave it this low. We're going to leave it at that height because we don't exactly have, it's not a huge town, but you can increase the height of it. Okay, happy with that so far. I would have liked to offset a little bit so this wasn't poking out so far, but look, the cars still get past without clipping it, so it's fine. Buses? Yeah. Put the buses on this service first. We're going to run something a little bit... We're going to run these Chevrolet. No, we're not. They're only 16. 13, I mean. They're 16. They're 23. We're going to run the man. We're just going to run 4 for the moment. Bye. We're going to set them on Hammerhead Bay. Hammer commuter. Okay, and they will roll out the gate. Past the train station. And they'll go and oh, look at that, people are already waiting. Okay, so that's brilliant. Let's go build the line. This should be fairly straightforward. When has anything ever been straightforward with you? Hey, buddy, that's unfortunate. Now, we are going to try and follow through here. That road's not going to happen. It will happen, but I'm going to fix it and change it and do all sorts of things. We're going to hug that tunnel through there and come sort of swoop that way if we can. God. We're going to pause as well. Otherwise, the AI is going to take full advantage of this. So we're going to have you hug. It's going to be a tight turn through here. Oh, actually, no. I was going to run that non-tunnel. I don't mind that it has a tight twist through here. I kind of want it to expose out here again. And in fact, I'm going to expose it manually and drop the height of that mountain bit just there. I wanted to specifically run past the homes at the back here though. So we'll drop the height of all that. However, I did want a little bit of tunnel to get through there. I know I don't need to double track everywhere while we just run single little buses like this. I think that's going to be nice. Now, I'm going to drop back into a tunnel here before pulling out across to here. That, my friends, is brilliant. Come down here for me. Give me these steel ones because you know I like these for the passengers over the water. Try and keep a lot of these like the same engineers, the same construction sites have been working on this. So that there will now marry up with that there. See what I mean? And there, right? So we try and keep that same look going through. We're going to come around here. Ham. I see it. I see it. I can't upgrade it either, can I? Oh, hang on. Am I using it? No, I'm using it. I'm using the right one. Okay. Yeah, I am using the right one. Okay, we're shooting over this way. Okay, that there, please, the smaller of the two. Yeah, that's the Portuguese with wooden sleeper, is it not? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Right, I was doing my own heading then. Keeping it nice, and this is going to be really nice and scenic through here. Can you please not do that? Ah, damn it. At what point will you allow me to take this? So if we pull this bridge back and we start coming up ever so slightly, and in fact I could take it from here and we start to raise up a touch, yes, but now we do this. Just let me have that. How far across that water do you come? You come right over one of the things of the hammer. I want to come around the actual hammer itself. Giving us a slight up. I think that might be an alright height. What happens if you come to that height? Give me the contours. We are that height there. We're on the second tier there. You know, I think that's about the same. If you bring this around, you're on that second contour. I think that's got it, gang. Except you know what we did there? We did the wrong bridge. I'll fix that. Okay, so you've given me the wrong bridge. Thank you, AI, for giving me the wrong bridge. Okay. Yep, that's the right one. We come around the hammerhead. Yes, and we keep the hammerhead. Brilliant. It's still a fairly long route. I've got to be honest, it really is. Are we switching you? We are going to switch you, by the way. Well, I'm going to put in a diamond just out here. And I'm going to put one in over here. We got a bit of gap here, so this is brilliant. I probably would like to start putting in some bridge work as well at some point. Maybe not just have too many crossings, but the main truck transport into town for the delivery of goods down here is passing. It's not actually doing a rail crossing, so we're actually okay. Once we get these trucks, like these trucks will probably, you know what? These trucks are very old. Replace them with something now, please. Now, give me something now to replace them. Like the 40-ton tarpaulin is probably not a bad one. These old things, although I probably want something more conducive to that. That's pretty good, actually. That, to me, will look a lot better. I love that model. Yep, okay, brilliant. All right, so that's our train track in. Let's get the line plugged in. You are coming in on that line, so we're going to come in on the other one just to avoid confrontation. I'm going to go here to there. I haven't put any signal work in. That's fine. You're on the side I want you to be. You can just stay. No. Well, if we're having a train run there and then another train that runs, I'll work that. You know, we'll work it out later. For the moment, it can just stay that way. We're only running one on it. Let's go buy a train and do a track ride, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. So we're buying. Well, it doesn't even need to be electric, does it? It can be a diesel, so it could come. We're still going to pull it out of this one here. I mean, the rail bus is probably what we got. We could probably just go add. I could probably just get 2 rail buses on it. I don't know. That's a capacity of 30. I'm going to leave it at that. You know what? I'm going to add another rail bus. Buy that. Set it on line 1 because I didn't give it a name, did I? Sandy to Hammer Packs train. Just that's how we're doing it. Oh, look at these little things. Very loud in my ear. Gang, enjoyed this little track ride along today. As I said, these little rail buses are going to get switched out fairly quickly. They're not fast, they're not super great, but they are what they are, a means to an end at the moment while we get the line established and then we put in the next set of lines. So they're just something cheap. It's got the capacity for what, 45 people? If we need to upgrade it to something different, we'll do it out there. However, hey, stop hiding behind the door. Enjoy this track ride along today. Once again, we're going to ride out of here. Let's just see if we can speed up to get this thing going, please. I've been Van Ham. Thanks for joining me, team. Oh, I love it when the trains come past. Actually, it's not bad watching the trains rattle past in the actual yard here, because this Yakhead rail yard is actually quite a busy rail yard. Anyway, enjoy this track ride along today. We got plenty done today, so really happy that we got a fair bit done. We're gonna keep progressing. We're gonna keep pushing on before we start into the freight side of things for all these places. I've been Van Ham. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. Get out of here. Oh, there's a train waiting here as well. Oh, look at all the tool. Look at all the coal and stuff that's gone. Okay, concentrate on what we're doing. We're track riding. Okay, yeah, but it's so exciting. Trains and other things going on and around us. I love pulling out through here. It's such a busy, cool little place. Are we running 2 times or 1 times? No, okay, 1 times. All right, I'm going now. Goodbye.